make the best housewife. That was the best housewife he could ever find.
Cardi B confirms she's still legally married to Offset.
Offset admitting his cheating is to blame for the end of his marriage to Cardi B. The parents of three have yet to finalize their divorce 1 year after Cardi first filed.
You going viral right now by NLE Choppa. You said he better leave YoungBoy alone.
Had he not went the route with the, if I was a bad I f me too, he can't go that route and come back and step into the park in a dress of force like NBA YoungBoy. The gay people love him, but he can't come back and talk cultural-wise after that.
You believe it's wrong for a woman to be married and have a baby?
Not if you married a he married a he had a good she bought him the Bentley, had the blunt in the ashtray already rolled, get a nigga $1 million. He didn't know he was poor. She did. Nigga, I was messing with a little bra hood, but bad. Boy ended up putting a baby in that little mother. And she went to jail and lost the baby. I was gonna have a Tupac baby. I'm gonna watch y'all. I don't. College kids are grown to me. And HBCU students ain't the brightest mother. I'm an Ivy League loving nigga. And look at this poor project looking ass county. Y'all, most y'all getting high go fail anyway. Women don't understand men, but her do, cause she's been with a lot of men. Most black HBCUs is f***ed up cause the black administration f***ed up stealing and most of them is a begging school that need white folks. And by the way, this is a white school, white folks started. It just got an HBCU tag. Donald Trump became president. They found out he paid for some. He found out they faded out. He went and paid the hoe to be quiet.
And if you ain't talking no dough, then I ain't interested. Look, they say the sky's the limit, I'm going farther than that. She keep blowing up my phone, so I called her mama, come get your daughter back. They just want a little bit of fame, get them boys whack. What, baby? Little one eye, bust your brain, but get a hard hat. They say the sky's the limit, I'm going farther. They can try to, but can't kill me. I'm immortal. I just bought a nigga life, as and did a side, come with that order. You lazy, the reason you broke, you don't know how to hustle. Won't try me, they know I'm stressed, son. Look, red rum, red dot. Hit the block when 12 come. Know I'm thuggin' to the fullest, asking for a bullet, cause he never felt one. Stick him to the wall, this a nail gun. Riding with my dog, tryna nail something. Yeah. I said on you when he got your partner too.
If you were with it, would you forgave you?
No. I'm not a forgiving person.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a grudge holding, but I don't believe, I believe in what my mother believed in, but Woody have taken Christ into his heart. I ain't done that since a little boy. I ain't accepted Christ as a grown man to be as forgiving as that. I watched him do it. Yeah, I accepted Christ as a kid, as a grown man. It's that shit. You do me. So he showed me. So this is what he showed me. And before then, I ain't forgiving him for nothing. Even my woman, I keep it in my mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, really forgave me, homie. So I thought about it. After me and his daughter had an exchange, I thought about all the people I wouldn't forgive. Me and that, his forgiveness showed me how to forgive other people instantly. I got on the phone and said, "Say, nigga, I don't like you. I used to fuck with you. And you know, had you got with me, we would have been in movies by now. You shouldn't have went against the grain." He was going against the grain to fuck with me. And that's what somebody had told me. Nah, he really trying to fuck with me. Shout out to 607 Monk. That Terrence was not, man, he really trying to fuck me. I ain't no talking like that. But they ain't do nothing to me but offended me. So yeah, I forgave it. So me and that be doing some content. So I just went calling people I ain't like no. That I still don't like. I just done forgave them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so let me ask you, so when you're dealing with Woody, do you genuinely feel safe around them dudes? That's a real question I have.
I don't feel nothing. I'm finna tell you what I don't feel. I gotta be a fool or I genuinely feel safe around him. I had the nigga come pick me up at a Bojangles by myself, no nothing. I got in the car with him. I know his reputation and I know how I done disrespected him. I don't know too many niggas brave. I got in the car with him and went to his hood. I went to the Lion's Den by myself.
That's what I'm asking. In those environments.
And I went to sleep.
Crazy.
I ain't bullshit. I went to sleep. So do I feel safe? I feel safe enough to sleep around all them people that could have got me.
Yeah.
And they had something to say. Oh, no, man, don't bring him over here. His brother was mad. His whole family was out there. His daughter was there and everything. Yeah. His baby mama grumpy. Yeah, them people mad. I still went and stayed. You cowards. You won't go face no like that. I stand on what I keep telling you, I'm willing to die, kill, and go to jail. I know it's in my mind what could possibly happen. Though I walked through the valley, I showed up by myself. And me and that brother had to say, no, you said that, no, nigga, I ain't said to you though. And when I turned around, his daughter just hugged me like she missed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think seeing him in church in that setting lends itself to you kind of understanding that he has that other
I
side?
think most niggas go to church bullshitting.
You do?
I thought he was bullshitting when he went to church. Yeah, I thought he was playing. Yeah, I think everybody in church playing, the preacher too. It wasn't until I disrespected him at the highest level that you can disrespect him from the streets with his reputation. And he say he forgive me and still love me. So now, church didn't have nothing to do with that. Me trying to make him crash out.
So you just saying it's a brave thing. I'm just a brave little
I ain't
nigga.
no brave nothing. I felt offended by something. If you offend me, I'll offend you, no matter who you are.
No, I'm talking about jumping in the car with him.
It wasn't about being brave. I just did it, homie. When I left the hotel that day, I ain't had no intent on calling Woody. I just go to the same Bojangle. I just do shit. So it wasn't about being brave. Say, yet, man, come pick me up. Say, man, he here taking too many pictures. So he pull up. He know I'm concerned about these little. So he respond to my concern. But I'm fucking with these little because they steady calling me and they coming to take pictures. But so I'm in danger. But I know I'm in danger. To go jump in some more danger. Because I don't know how they feeling when he take me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My brother nigga take me directly straight to his hood. All them young niggas out there. I mean, I don't know to be scared. I don't know. Because in my mind, words don't hurt people. Not on the internet. Maybe I'm a fool, but no, I don't know to be scared.
Let's talk about the HBCU moment that had people in the uproar. You went to an HBCU for some reason. You were ambushed.
I was hurt.
Okay, go ahead. Speak about that.
That was, say, when I turned around, that was the real Charleston.
When you said, why y'all following me? Or looked at them kids and shit.
I didn't know they were following me.
Yeah. Did that surprise you? I think that moment told you this serious. Then this ain't content shit.
Yeah, homie. I'm like, man, homie. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know how to look back, man. God damn it. I damn near took out running. But they was like paparazzi. Yeah, I felt cornered, but I felt trapped. I felt tricked, and I felt betrayed by the people who set it up. Because they had me thinking I'm just gonna come drop some games to some kids, maybe pass out some money. I just left for high school. So I bought shoes for a few classes, So I'm saying, man, I gotta get back to the hotel. I said, man, we got one more stop. I said, man, what, man? I said, where we going? We going to a HBCU. So I'm like, let me go put my shit on, man. Them monk, man. So they said, man, I said, how long we got? They said, they waiting on us now. I'm like, waiting on us now?
They already on stage.
Already on stage, everything set up with an empty seat in the middle. Audience and everything. Cameras are already out. I'm like, damn. I'm going to play along for a minute. Every question has something to do with snitching, street culture. I answered them, but I'm like, man, shit, I got a flight I got to catch, man. So I answered the last question. I say, man, this is why I don't do this. I'm calling and say, man, I got to go. They think I'm an abandoned. I'm saying, man, I got to go. And I ain't got no drawers on. And I'm on mushrooms. And I've been on them shrooms. I'm trying to get back and shake out the last little bit of that calm out that dick. So I'm finna go. When I left out that door and turned around, but I'm already saying, man, they done tricked me, homie. Man, they keep getting me. I'm saying, man, that's why you don't do shit with these black men. Nigga had a whole panel. Nigga had a flyer. Banners. So for them to say it wasn't approved, it had to have been approved.
Yeah, because they did release a statement saying that they didn't approve.
I got a flyer. I didn't get the questions to about 5 minutes. They say, hey, man, it's going to be the question for you. I said, okay, cool. I didn't look at the question. Nigga, they had cameras out.
I think that's, if you look at that from a full circle standpoint, it's almost like the conversation you started, not started, But the conversation you helped propel.
It wasn't supposed to be a debate.
Come back around.
I don't debate. I don't know how to debate. Without saying, man, shit, man, you stupid, man, you dumb. And I don't know how to debate, homie. Because the old say that's all two black go do is argue, debate, and squabble. And when they get through debating and squabbling, they ain't gonna come up with no way to build together, work together, produce nothing, manufacture nothing. So don't argue with a black motherfucker. Don't watch a black motherfucker. Don't watch a white motherfucker. They both doing the same thing. Watch them foreigners that's getting up working in the white man country every day. Black motherfucker, white motherfucker, talking sports, social justice, basketball. Watch them motherfuckers get money. They got something to sell every goddamn day. They open up on the white man holiday when the so listen to the old. Wake up every day, get you some goddamn money, and put it in your pocket and get back in the house and fuck with you a hoe. So them, though I got instructions, I follow. So they set up a debate. I'm saying, man, I don't do this. But what are we debating? Snitching to our most brightest minds of scholars. So, and I'm debating with PhDs talking snitch talk. A board mission. So, yeah, nah.
When they chased you, when they came out there,
they got the real me. I don't give
conviction.
A fuck. I don't give a fuck about college kids.
Promoting black education.
I don't believe in racism.
You don't believe in racism. Why would you go to an HBCU? To promote black education. Why would you speak to
I went to a white school.
But what happened? Where? What high school did you go to?
Oh my!
And you
College
don't.
Stupid.
So you said that's the side that's
that
the real
me,
you.
Yeah, but they say when I said they don't give a fuck about y'all. I don't. College kids are grown to me. Fuck y'all. Most of y'all getting high go fail anyway. Who give a fuck about no more? And HBCU students ain't the brightest. I'm an Ivy League loving nigga. So HBCU ain't on the high end of me. So they got the real me. Oh, so you don't care? No. Hell no. Most of y'all in debt for the rest of your life. So hell no. And look at this poor project looking ass campus. Most black HBCUs is fucked up because the black administration fucked up stealing and so yeah, most of them is a begging school that need white folks. And by the way, this is a white school. White folks started. It just got an HBCU tag on it. The white man's name. So, that was the real me in the car. And I want to smoke some more weed. So
and you didn't feel nothing. You said, I ain't feel nothing.
And I ain't have no drawers on. So I'm trying to get back to go pack and put some drawers on. I'm uncomfortable. All that. So I'm saying,
but they were running up on you talking intelligent talk now.
No,
they wasn't talking talk.
No, they wasn't. They were saying, well, you don't care nothing about black people? No, y'all don't. If y'all care, why y'all got these cameras in my face? Y'all trying to capture a viral moment? Exactly what y'all trying to do. Cause why y'all have the cameras?
Documentation, be conversation.
The camera was already going. That's why I got to go. Somebody finna make some money off this.
Yeah, they didn't have to chase you with the cameras. I will say that.
The cameras was there before I got chased. Somebody,
yeah, for sure. They
somebody
monetized
recording this and somebody finna monetize this, and they didn't go through my agency. Somebody didn't tap in with Eric Young Production, which is my agency, to get this booking fee cleared. And I ain't getting paid. This is for free. That's why I'm here for the kid. But it's grown.
Oh, it was free. It was for free.
It was for free. Spur of the moment.
I didn't know it was for free.
I left one school say, hey man, come on. For free. No book, no nothing.
I didn't know it was for
free. I stayed an extra day to go talk to the high school. They just threw me in there to the college at the high school.
Okay. See, that's the part I didn't know that.
They never give y'all the full story.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know that. Let's talk about Africans versus Black Americans. What's your feelings on Africans versus Black Americans? You think Africans don't, or what's your feelings? You tell me your feelings on Africans versus Black Americans and their treatment of one another.
There's no verses. They try to stay away from us as they've been instructed. We can't help them over here, and they can't help us. They come over here for one thing. We're here doing another. So it's really no verses. They don't attack us. We don't attack them.
Well, when I say versus, I mean in contrast.
We don't have an ally with them. They're not our ally.
They're not an ally.
We're not good allies.
So the Pan-African movement is something you don't understand, which is like...
I've never seen it. I've never seen it go to Africa and stay. He keep bringing his ass back to America. So what I thought the move go back to Africa. He keep coming back for. Especially this bullshit talk to me. The African don't embrace the boy. He can't speak his language. He don't understand the culture. He's coming to emulate and pretend. But he have a foundation of a culture that he cannot deconstruct. You can't deconstruct the mind the white man and gave you, no matter how much you try to emulate.
You don't think you can unprogram that?
No.
At all?
No.
I would disagree with that.
Show me. It has.
That's unplugged from the system.
Just show me one. But if he would, he'd get up and kill a white man. He would retribute if he did. He would retribute and wage war if he was to unplug and redo his mind.
Yeah.
No.
There's some debt to be paid.
There's no way he could exist in America in this coward state, subservience, docile, and not at war. He would do what that president that's in Africa would be doing. No, hell no. You can't undo this, my nigga. You got to die to do it. Literally. Literally.
How did it become that powerful?
The white man captured you. And everybody he's captured, he's done that to. Japan, everybody. So, yeah, no, nigga, you don't know brainwashing and come on now. He had a scientific method. We don't know science. Yeah, if we capture them, we don't know how to rewire them like they done us. Strip them of their identity. We're not that good or evil. We're not that good or evil. Nigga.
Yeah. You believe it's wrong for a woman to be married and have a baby?
No. Not if you married a hoe. But if you married a woman, then yeah. But a hoe, hoe ain't hoe. Yeah, no, hoe do what hoe do. He married a hoe. And he had him a good hoe. Or he just didn't know how to keep his hoe. He had a good hoe. Remember she bought him the Bentley, had the blunt in the ashtray already rolled, get $1 million? We didn't know he was poor. She did. That's why she was publicly building him up. And she was going out of her way to do this before the world. And I'm talking about giving him all the credit. Never talked down or nothing. No, he was a good hoe. And she was trying to play happy housewife hoe. Yeah, no.
That's a special spot for a hoe.
But that's but only hoes can play that role.
You think so?
Mama, she played it to the T. Yeah, she did. And she never complained about it. So she played only a hoe can. Hoes make the best housewife. That was the best housewife he could ever find. She just couldn't cook. But you know what? She'll let another hoe come in and eat her pussy and cook for y'all. He trying to go fuck without her. Yeah, no.
So you think hoes make the best housewife?
Hoes make the best housewife. That's why God ordained the hoe to walk with the prophets and not a woman.
I tell you, it's a certain treatment you get from certain class of woman that's just different, man. Like they know how to cater.
Because women don't understand men.
Right.
They never but hoes do. Because she's been with a lot of men. And men are open with hoes.
Data.
Men are open with hoes. Men ain't real open with women. Hoes get to see the best and the worst of men. Of all kind of men. Women don't. A hoe is a male's expert.
Right.
Homie, she can stroke the ego. She know when.
What about a church going girl? Versus the hoe.
A church going girl turn into a bitch. A nagging. Cause she don't understand nothing. No, that my water, your water. Yeah, no,
you can get her none.
This
is the second one. This is the second one.
That's why God say if you got your church woman and she's gonna nag.
You might have put it in your bag.
Yeah. That's why I say a nag for a man to live in a house with a nagging woman. He's supposed to take his pillow and sleep on the rooftop. So it's better for him to sleep on the roof than to be in there with the nagging woman. Well, the church girl go nag behind the word of God. Well, the word of man, bitch, that word.
She gonna try to make you stand up on it.
Man, don't you stand on it and let me be a man. My connection to God ain't got nothing to do with you and your word, baby. That's why Adam separated himself from Eve to go talk to God. He never talked to God with his next to him. He parted ways from her. So, cause she praying for one thing, she's praying to conquer you. She ain't praying for you to lead her. No woman is praying, but let me just say that, a hoe will, cause a hoe want to be led.
But so the church girl, so you think the church girl,
her husband don't lead, the pastor do.
The pastor control the church girl.
Yeah.
Over her husband.
Well, pastor said. Pastor had a word for pastor word. Thought that sermon up all last night, right? I talk off the top of my dome. I ain't never read the Bible, but I can quote it.
That's crazy.
I ain't never read it, but I can quote it because Mama said that the scriptures say that the Holy Spirit is what writes God's word upon man's heart. They didn't have no Bibles back in them days. Shit was rolled in the cave somewhere. So where'd they get the word from? Yeah, so now
you always let know that this is secondhand information, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, nigga.
You always said, Mama said the Bible said.
Mama said that the Bible
not
said.
I said.
Not I said. No, I ain't ready to say it.
See, that's what they look for, right, as it pertains to inconsistency. But you've always said, Mama said the Bible said.
I've been listening, because I've been thinking everybody wrong.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the simplest and most exciting way to win cash while watching sports. Now, a lot of people ask, what is Prize Picks? It's a daily fantasy sports app and it's easy to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on a few player stats and that's it. You think your quarterback is going over 250 yards? Hit more. You feel like the running back may not hit his number? Go less. It's your knowledge of the game versus the numbers in front of you. Prize Picks is available in 45 states, including California and Texas. And here's the best part. When you play your first $5 lineup, they'll give you $50 in lineups to keep playing. All you have to do is use my code. And again, this is win or lose. When you play your first $5 lineup, we'll match you $50. Just use my code IUTP at checkout and we'll send you $50 when you sign up to play your first $5. Football season is in full swing, NBA right around the corner. So listen, this is the perfect time to tap in. I'm playing right now. I don't know what y'all doing. You think this is some little commercial in the middle of the episode? I'm telling you to come get the money on, twin. Come get the money on. It's literally the perfect time to tap in. When you make the call and it hits, it's not luck, it's confidence. You know what you're looking at. You know how we do, dealing with information, preparation. It's the feeling you get when you know what you're doing. Go download Prize Picks right now. Use my code IUTP. Play your first $5 and get $50 in lineups. Tag me when you win and hashtag it's good to be right so we can celebrate together. That's Prize Picks, code IUTP. And remember, it's good to be right. Only with Prize Picks. Let's get back to the show.
I've been thinking the church people full of shit as a little bitty boy from watching the Holy Ghost get in people.
Wow.
So as a kid, because all of a sudden she just cool. I think, man, bullshit. And then the speaking in tongues. That shit used to scare me as a kid. So I think every man they playing, because now they talking regular. So why I can't talk in tongues? God, let me talk in tongues. So everything I done saw them do, I ain't never got it. I mean, I've been getting my ass whooped from calling bullshit with the church. So you got to show your God to me. So I'm going to do devilish things if you talk to me to see if your God is long lasting. I done mama like that. I done Woody. You can't come talking that God shit to me so I call bullshit on everybody that talk God to me. Especially a man.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm going to tell you something. For the record, I believe in God. I think God is good all the time.
I do too.
Right, all the time. Let me ask you this. Who sets the value on pussy? The customer or the girl or the man, right? So like if it's a tricking situation, who sets the value of it, right? So
the condition. Cause you can catch some high value pussy today, 2 days before rent. doing bad and get it valued at no dollars.
Yeah.
You can catch a hold. It's the state of the business. It's the mind state and the goddamn financial state.
Let me ask you this. I'm when I was thinking about that, because I said I want to ask Charleston that. When I was thinking about that, I said, I think it's the nigga, because you can't get but so much out of certain nigga. You see what I'm saying?
I heard 6ix9ine say he gave me $50,000 up front.
Man, come on, man.
I saw him on the plane about 10 them Birkin bags.
He was tricking heavy though.
That's what I
yeah, he was going down through
there.
there.
Me, he made me. Nah, you ain't fit. I got mad in it. Nah, nigga, you ain't fit to try. Nah, working nigga. I ain't gave no $5 for nothing. But I'm a confidence man when I play trick. I know everything's about negotiation. And the first person who said, and I learned this in the leadership class, the first person who said a number lose.
The art of making a
That's
deal.
why they always ask you, what are you looking for?
Right.
How much you trying to spend?
Right.
And they said, well, how much that cost?
Because you put a value on it.
Yeah, that's
you need to see what the value is of it.
Yeah.
Not put us, because you could be way under.
That's why everything is marked up.
Right.
Yeah. Because you might mark it up.
Right.
Yeah, so homie, I just sit back and assess.
But see, I think if you deal with a woman, right, for instance, right, so damn, what the f is that? So if you get with me, if you get with me, I might give you something, but a certain working class, he don't got $5,000 to give you, baby girl. So the customer dictates the price range. You see what I'm saying?
Well, most who can't afford the Bentley don't go on the Bentley lot looking.
You lying to me.
Oh man, you know you got a $1,500 down payment. You know you told you know you ain't got. You know you got a 15. You know your credit ain't
You
right.
out then you out your league.
You know you go to tote to no lot.
Yeah.
You know don't go borrow the Vandergrift. You got to get through the finance.
Right.
Here they go put a high interest rate.
Yeah.
So now you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You know where you can shop at. Yeah, you know. But every now and then that Bentley will end up on that.
Hey,
tote
you
to no
talking
lot.
about?
Every now and then that Bentley end up on that tote to no lot.
Hey, boy.
You know how high
Yeah.
Yeah. In today's society, tricks win. See, tricking used to be a shameful thing back in the 70s.
You used to shame him when you first came in.
Yeah, I used to.
But back in the 70s.
70s to 80s, the dope boy tricking made tricking cool. The fat that was ugly in school, the poor nigga, the dope boy made tricking cool. And trick with some pride. Because those was the who ended up started getting women, the dope boy with the money.
The mic.
Where? Oh.
No.
Yeah, them was niggas getting the money. So now everything is materialistic from the woman to the man. That's why I get a Gucci belt and hold the front of the shirt up and he ain't got nothing but a Gucci belt. So my niggas say hoes come paying and not staying. Hoes ain't paying no more. The Me Too movement from 40 years ago done gave away some free pussy getting high. And you all night long. And she don't think now she can come up with a story to get paid.
That's a scary moment.
Donald Trump became president. They found out he paid for some pussy. He found out they faded out. He went and paid the hoe to be quiet. The hoe anyway. Because she ain't hoeing no more. So, and she wasn't a hoe. She was just a porn star. So, he got down there 40-something felonies for paying that bitch. So, I done say, okay, you've been studying this. It's the reason why pimps don't like black tricks with money. Boy, that trick with the good dick, everybody love him at the party. The trick with the good dick that ain't mistreating the hoe that's paying her, he's well loved everywhere. So yeah, I play trick now. I show up with hush money. That's why you don't hear nobody saying nothing about me.
You get hush money, then you go be loud about it.
I show up with hush money. I show up hush money. Yeah, the one I'm got some hush money.
Here you talk about.
From the beginning.
You know a trick I learned too is, And not that I'm just, because I don't like the word, first of all. The word is derogatory. Don't use that word to
sound
me.
bad.
Yeah, don't use that. But one thing I learned is the faster you send the money, the less you gotta send. I don't know. If soon as you gon' send it, it's like a dope fiend. She spend the rest of her time trying to cover that investment. Send it.
Say, y'all messing with a little bro, hood, but bad. Tattoo, fresh out the feds and everything. Fine in the mother. Everything on, but boy, she gangster in the street. And boy, if you make her mad, she got a baby dad that's a killer, some brothers. You know, she one of them. But boy, she's sweet as she can be. And I knew to stay away from her.
Yeah.
Boy, I ended up putting the baby in that little and she went to jail.
Damn.
And lost the baby. I take care of that little Yeah,
for sure.
I stay looking for
I keep telling you, they playing. I don't play. I ain't playing.
But yeah, she was on probation for life. I said, man, I ain't got no fucking with her, but the thrills in the fields of it. And had a mishap and ended up putting a little baby in it, but she ended up losing the baby about a year or two ago, going back to jail.
Right. Them conditions ain't.
No, I would go have a Tupac baby. Yeah, I would go have me a Tupac baby born.
That'd have been a more Charleston White child.
And then she would go let me be a deadbeat daddy, keep it a secret. Where don't nobody, that's why nigga I look out for her. She did. I ain't know till she lost the baby.
Wow.
So she still let me go. Boom. She wasn't.
She kept it solid though. You gotta reward that.
That mama, she say, "Can you send me?" I would hit her, but I don't know if she pregnant. You know what I'm saying? When she hit me, I gotta go to jail, man. What's wrong, man? I'm in the hospital for what? She sent me. I said, I had to think that last time. I said,
yeah.
I said, man, why you ain't say nothing? Man, she wasn't gonna stop it. Then some hoe would have put a halt to it.
Yeah. Nah, she kept it solid though on that level. Yeah, she kept it solid. Yeah. And them you gotta look out for.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She forever looked out for me.
Right. It's a couple of them I done dealt with that I done had to be like, the way you handled our distance.
Yeah.
Eroded our scenario.
You could have got me, but you could have bit me, but didn't bite me. Yeah, I'm lost.
Got to handle that.
Yeah,
I got to handle that.
Because when women want to bite, they venomous.
Here you talking about, and we see it every day.
Come on, homie. I'm watching Diddy and all them. I don't do wrong to women. Now I hurt their feelings, but I don't do wrong. So I try to right wrongs, especially with a woman you done had dealings with. If nothing, leave in peace. But yeah, nah, she could have got me. And had the ass strained up. But you know, yeah, God didn't want to have no more baby, and I thought I was sterile. I thought I couldn't make no more.
Yeah, nah. You said you was on the testosterone for that fight and shit.
I wasn't getting it then.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't getting it then.
And it's still.
I was sneaking to GNC going to go get the testosterone dick pills. Yeah, I was sneaking. You know that shit.
You know they putting a little extra on it too now.
Yeah, I was getting the Superboy.
Yeah.
With the mighty call the anabolic steroid in it with the cut on it. Yeah. I was getting them, had them nuts swole.
Now let me ask you this. This is a question. Is systematic racism still effective right now today? Yes.
It's embedded into the fabrics of America. It's just so embedded, you can't see it. It's like air. It's just there.
You know, some people argue the other side. They argue that I think I've heard you say that we wasn't there for slavery. That shit don't affect us.
So even though we wasn't,
but the residue was in the systematic.
Well, the system haven't changed. Well, why haven't the system haven't changed? We haven't amended the Civil Rights Act. We can be amended back into slavery because we haven't changed the amendments. So if the Constitution is a living, breathing document that still affects us today, so does the system that was put in place by way of the Constitution. You got redlining, redistricting, you got so much gerrymandering. So there's so much shit that you can do. The way we're excluded out of the jury pool is a systematic place put in the process. So it's just you can't see it. And if you ain't been studying law, you know it's there. you can't find it. That's why the judge know your lawyer right. Find it.
Exactly.
You can't find it. It ain't there.
He talking about.
Systematic racism isn't there if you can't find it in law.
Say that again.
Systematic racism does not exist if you can't find it in law. So you have to go back to the laws that's on the book. Jim Crow was a law. Jim Crow was changed, but go to certain white club with baggy clothes on, they go put Jim Crow on you. No baggy shirts, no Michael Jordan tennis shoes, no hats turned backwards, no athletic girl, no big gold chain. That's the new Jim Crow.
Right, but it's not found in the document. It's not found.
Well, it's in city ordinances now, not the law. So you got laws and city ordinances that can supersede things. That's how in, what was it, Alabama, when they were spraying the water, the sheriff come in and do that. So, homie, what you see, homie, it's in the law. So it's a reason why you got Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, and it's a food desert. It's reason it's only one bank over here. It's not a credit union. It's redlining. So it was laws that put this in place long before you got here. It's the reason why the highway run through this black community.
Right.
And kill. So so that was systematically put there. If you don't
The food, the air quality.
There you go. If you don't study law, and if you don't see why they're trying to undo and unchange laws to put to. Yeah, it don't exist. You just having fun going to work.
Do you think the Hebrew Israelite is effective? Do you think that they're effective for the black community?
No. Where do they exist at? When we look out into our communities, what presence do they have other than standing on the corner in confrontation or debating? Huey P. Newton them had a presence. They had a free lunch program, a WIC. They started becoming stop signs in the streets where cars were going too fast. If the police were with a nigga, where they presence at? They sure ain't went after them gangbanging for nothing. And they ain't got no suicide bombers. They ain't got nobody. No, they ain't got none. Cause as bad as we've been mistreated, when do they activate? When do we activate? If we got anything, when do we? What another situation will it take? And they're not talking banking and economics. There ain't no money getting. They textbook read with indoctrinations. Our children don't want to be indoctrinated. The Hebrew don't talk gun talk, so he lose.
He nonviolent.
He got a Bible in his hand. I ain't never seen him no gun. You got to fight fire with fire.
Or fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
What you going viral right now by NLE Choppa? You said he better leave YoungBoy alone.
Yeah, he can't.
What's your feelings about that?
Because I know he was best. He was good friend with King Von, in industry wise. Coming out of Memphis, had he not went to rap with the modeling, with the if I was a bad I fuck me too, he can't go that route and come back and step into the shoes of Pac and address a force like NBA YoungBoy. He's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, nah, he dimmed his light when he did that.
Choppa did.
Yeah.
So a reverse effect it had.
Yeah, he dimmed his light. The gay people love him. But he can't come back and talk cultural-wise after that. And step in such an iconic shoe and think he could have that voice to a guy whose voice is probably larger than Pac's.
So that's two conversations. We'll have that one after this one. So you think his brand has been compromised when he did some of those leaning into the LGBT kind of stuff?
Because he pandered to them for about a year and then disappeared and never came back and fed his constituents, his actual fan base. Yeah, he tapped into modeling and brands and things, but it took him so far away from his fan base, he can't come back.
Once you put that season in that chicken.
Once they take you so far away from your people, you don't even sound the same when you come back.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what they do to some of my some of our best black people. They take them, they put them so far away from us, homie. we can't even relate to each other.
Right. What do you think about the side of what NLE Choppa said about he's kind of attacking the message? It's kind of almost echoing some of what you've been saying about some of the message in the music. What's your feelings on that?
Well, you gotta think, homie. He can't come out attacking him now when you embrace Vaughn from the get. You didn't have nothing to say with Dirk and him. You see what I'm saying? So don't come now. You was on such a positive path talking cleansing and spiritual, shitting 7 times a day with good poop. Don't come back to this. Let him and his fans have this. Give us an alternative to it.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
Nah, you can't create an alternative by trying to attack it.
You don't think so? You've done that.
Well, no. I created the alternative. Then I came back to attack. I created an alternative. Say, hey, Yana, rather than sending them down to the Texas Youth Commission, I have an organization that's called Hyped About Hype Youth Outreach. We partner with, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got some Africa. So I went and created alternatives and found some avenues and some ways to some resources. And then I came to attack. But I can't attack and turn it down and say, hey, okay, y'all, where we going now?
But see, do you think I'm pressing you to be serious or pressing it to make sense in my brain? Because if you say something, I'm saying, hold on, that ain't what I said.
As your partner, I'm playing on the camera. I gave you a hint before we started.
Yeah.
Don't try to get serious with me.
Right.
Nigga, let's keep playing for the camera, for the content.
Yeah. And see, I have trouble with that sometimes, man. And that's
real, do real things.
Yeah, that's
you don't know
on me.
how not to be real. I'm saying I done learned how to come on here and not to be real.
Yeah.
I was finna go show you, read the text message, and even then they said, come on.
Yeah.
Homie.
You gonna go back to an NBA YoungBoy show?
Yeah, we supposed to be streaming together, but I gotta play like I ain't go.
Yeah.
So, homie, that was all part of the thing, homie. So I gotta play like I can't. If I go acting like I like, oh man, Uncle done got weak. There go the character. This character goes in the movies. This character's on stages. Charleston over here, I'm not bringing him now. He don't get in movies. He don't get booked for comedy shows. It's the character. So by me doing it, so had I went in there, I would have missed $50,000 this week. I done got booked for 5 different interviews, $50,000 because of that incident. So I staged shit. If I got in and went, I would go do something on the inside. Then would go do something. So homie, I'm always thinking, okay, so how can I capitalize off this? I'm standing out here, all the fans done seen me, HPD done seen me. Say Cheese TV. Post this for me. Tell them how this. Checkmate, homie. I hate
But
y'all.
if you think them little,
I really think that.
how do you think them got the emotional intelligence to know you playing a character and folding your hands, watching them and things?
They don't watch me. The others do. Them young ain't watching me.
They spotted you soon you got there.
No, they didn't.
I thought.
So they young people aren't emotionally involved in what I'm saying. The adults are. No, they ain't watching me. They took pictures. Hey, why you say everybody in bed, young boy? Young people don't have emotional intelligence. It's impossible. They're impulsive. I haven't done nothing to the young people. Their pain is towards something else. I'm funny, Unc. I strategically place myself before young people. I only offend the older people that's watching. I figured that out 4 years ago because I studied my analytical data. Most young people ain't watching me. It's the old OG. So I wouldn't have showed up without security. I'm an expert in this field over here. Y'all just watching me play a character that I use for the young people. So if you don't think I use NBA YoungBoy, started 5-6 years ago, because I found out about him from young people. Oh, he give me gas. He was my first target. Then King Von. I followed their leaders, not y'all's. So who I'm over here with? I stay away from the It's Up in Smoke. Neon, Aiden. I'm over here with the young people because the young people ain't watching y'all. Ain't watching me over here with these streamers. Y'all still on YouTube. I'm streaming in the streaming world, so it gave me a broader youth audience. Checkmate, my Y'all just get out the way. Y'all be serious. Let me keep playing over here with these kids having fun.
And you know, I like the kids. I like what they doing. We on the radio, but we don't stream. You're right, and I think we're missing revenue over there.
Well, homie, I never got off my mission, helping young people excel. Youth. So I got the youth audience. So between Aiden Ross, Neon, now I'm over here with Steve Will Do It, Steiny, Say Cheese TV, DJ Academics. I got a large youth audience like Nickelodeon, Disney. And they know Unc by face and name. Yeah, nah. So, and they know Unc for what? Telling, doing right.
They call that brand recognition.
Imagery. I'm changing a positive image.
And you know what? I'm finna start streaming just because you said that, man. I appreciate you. Hey, let me ask you this before we get out of here, man. What's next for you? What you got out? What's going on? Let them people know where to find you at. One more question, last question. Did you get any shows canceled, even the one in Nashville from the Charlie Kirk thing?
Yeah, I lost over $150,000 in revenue. I lost about 8 shows. They didn't cancel them, they rescheduled them. About a week after I said it, we started back doing comedy. So let me know nobody was really mad. Yeah, nobody really mad. But yeah, they canceled.
What else you got coming? What you got going?
We got part 2 for Wrong Address. But since Trap Boy Freddy out the feds, he go be in it. I think Big Extra Plug go be in it. Zillionaire Zoe might be in it again. I got another big movie coming up that we finna start filming in like 2 weeks. I can't say nothing. I'm a host. I'm a host on this big Hollywood game show. Kind of like Shark Tank. So yeah. So yeah, y'all get to see that. So I'm getting more into television, movies, of course, comedy, and then management. Yeah, I'm getting into boxing management. Right.
So, yeah. So I know you flirted with it with Aiden. You know what I'm saying? You had the little boy out there, I remember.
Yeah, and So movies, homie. I was listening when Tyler Perry said, "Tubi is our Black Hollywood." My first Tubi check. What rappers get when they sign somewhere.
Right. And hundreds of thousands, yeah.
And it comes quarterly, and it becomes residual. So got a Tubi connection where we ain't got a middleman that can fill us.
Right. I got one of those too. You know they're interested in podcasts too. They do Kinfolk Kia Shine's Guide of Memphis.
Yeah, no, homie, because they want to watch the visual podcast on
right.
TV. Yeah. Go back and watch this next year.
I think we're missing that untapped market over there like that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for coming out, man.
Always, but just know, me and your personal business will never end up on camera.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so now how we feel about each other ain't for the audience.
Yeah.
Because our business ain't show business, but we in the show business. So I'm gonna do show business. But now you want the people to see what you see in me. And I'm gonna say, if you do that, I'm gonna have to put the character up and come back down here working with you.
Yeah, man. Show. Like, cause I know, cause I know again, just being an elite, I know an elite, and I'm knowing his layers. It's shit under there to get here. You see what I'm saying?
They ain't ready yet, homie. They ain't. I'm gonna have to start preaching. If you would have got there, I gotta go. The next. I have to preach. You don't kill the character. And if I get serious, it'll kill the character. I gotta play the villain.
That's the same thing you just was saying with Choppa. You go so far away from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's kind of what you're talking about. I'm thinking like, if I do so far away, but I know it's there, and trust me, I ain't the only one.
I damn near killed the character, homie, by not going live with the people. So I remember I ain't going live on YouTube. I'm just, homie, that ain't what built the character. I learned bringing the character and giving it to the people is how I create my comedy sets. Is where I learn I'm funny at, what to use. So, nigga, I ain't killing the character because the people, they need a villain. They need a villain.
Yeah, and I just want to say too on the camera, this is my guy. We have a great productive conversation. right? I don't need y'all to take it no kind of way or think it's anything.
This 5-6 year friendship that already got past.
Yeah, it's established.
Yeah,
that's our first. You know how me and Umar do, how all of us do. That's my first one again. I'm finding the rhythm.
He wanted to do it last time. He tried to do it, but he said, "Nah, I ain't gonna do it to you." So I've been waiting on it. I said, "Nigga, don't try." He told me about it, but you know me, man. And he tried. Yeah, nigga, no.
I said, I'm gonna push a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push. But see, that's the part I think you whoop Umar in. The same how you really were trying to do me. I think that's how you.
So homie, you ain't gotta push me. Just let me talk.
Yeah.
You go get what you're looking for.
Right.
Have some substance. You ain't gotta push me. You such a good interviewer. And homie, you ain't gotta back me in no corner. I'm gonna give you what you're looking for.
Yeah. And then I like being I like Foster I like being involved in the like, you know what I'm saying? I think that's where we build from. It's like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. Oh, I didn't think that's how, cause that's what you're doing for me, right? So when we having that conversation, I'm like, man, nah, them little wounded. And you say, well, them ain't wounded. I said, oh shit, I didn't look at it that way.
We saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Trauma is a wound.
Right.
That's why when you got a wound, you go to the trauma center. We saying the same
right,
thing.
Right. But it's good for conversation and content, like you said at the end of the day.
But then you got a white audience out there that sometimes look like you could minimize some things with the wordplay. Wordplay.
And also for the record, because again, this is iHeart, this is big business.
I didn't mean that. I just went into character for Rock. Did not mean that. I love y'all. I just went into character. Let me just clear that up.
Shout out Black Effect, iHeart, all y'all, man. I love y'all. But listen, Loon has never left his children. I just want to put the statements out there for my children and for my family, because I know they're going to be watching this saying, well, nah, that's
not. Why you let him say that? You should
Yeah. I've never left my children, but I'm a day one dad. I'm going to take care of the family for real. And I wanted to put that out there for my family's sake and my people. I love y'all. Y'all
Shout
take that game, do something with it, man. You know, it's up that podcast. I know y'all going to be waiting on another one because we got heated.
And I'm just saying, R. Kelly peed on that girl. Robert didn't. Those are two different people.